In this video, I will briefly explain the 3-column MATLAB interface and will talk about creating numeric variables, performing algebraic operations on them, and using MATLAB as a calculator. So let's start. On the top, we have the menu bar. The menu bar contains different menus like home, plots, apps, editor. These menus contain different options. And below the menu bar we have the toolbar that contains tools for different options. And in the left side we have the current folder window. This window shows the folder where you are working. Anything you will save will be saved in the current folder. The current folder can be changed by these steps. Click on this small icon. It will open a new window. Now choose the folder where you want to save your files and click select folder. Now that folder will become your current folder. You can also change your current folder by clicking on these small arrows in the path shown. Because currently I do not have any file in the MATLAB files folder, that is why it is empty. In the bottom we have the command window. The command window is used for executing commands instantly. Above the command window we have the editor window. On the right side we have the workspace window and all your variables are shown in the workspace window. Let's create some variables in the command window and perform some operations on them. Press B equals to 6 and enter. You can see a variable B whose value is 6 is shown in the workspace. If I type B equals to 8, it will override the value of the existing variable B and now its value will be 8. If we want to suppress an output so that it do not shows on the screen after we press enter, so we will have to type semicolon at the end of the expression. There I mistakenly typed colon and it generated an error. You can see that I typed colon and B equals to 8 was not displayed again. In order to clear the command window, press CLC and enter. Let's create another variable named A equals 10 and semicolon, and you can see that a variable A whose value is 10 has been created in the workspace. To add A and B, type A addition sign and type B, press enter. Values of A and B will be added and stored in another variable named ANS by default. To store the result of addition of A and B into a variable of your choice, type the name of the variable. Let's say it is C, press equal and press A plus B and enter. To multiply A and B, type A asterisk and type B, press enter. As no variable was assigned to this multiplication, the result is stored in the default variable ANS and its value has been overwritten. To delete a variable, select it and right click and click delete. You can also delete a variable by using clear command. Type clear space and type the name of the variable you want to delete. Press enter. You can see that the variable A has been removed from the workspace. You can also create a variable that contains alphabet by typing in apostrophe or inverted commas. As the variable A was deleted, that's why it returned an error, unrecognized function or variable A. To call any variable, just type its name and press enter. Its value will be displayed. Multiple operations can be performed in a single line by typing comma or semicolon between the commands or operations. The commands that you typed previously can be reused easily by pressing up arrow key on your keyboard. So you can see that the variables D, F and G have been created in the workspace. Let's talk about display formats. When we use format compact command, the empty spaces between the lines are removed. To again show the empty lines between the lines, use the format loose command. You can see that an empty line exists between every line, and this is the default format. Now we have format short command. This command shows numbers up to 4 decimal places. Means 4 digits will be displayed after the decimal point. The format long command displays a large number of digits after the decimal point. If we just type clear and press enter, all the variables in the workspace will be deleted. To delete only a single variable, type the name of the variable after the clear command as said previously. Let's talk about some built-in MATLAB functions. To take the square root of any number, type the function sqrt parenthesis and type the number within those parentheses. Press enter. As I did not assign it to another variable, that's why the result 8 is stored in the default variable ans. Square root of a number can also be taken by writing its power as 1 by 2. To assign a power to a number, use the hat sign and write the power in the brackets. We call them as parentheses. Similarly, we have another built-in MATLAB function log. Type the function log and write the number in the parentheses whose log is to be taken. By default, the log function takes the natural logarithm of the given number. Please keep in mind that the input of any function must be written in the parentheses, as I wrote the input of a square root function in the parentheses and also the input of the log function in the parentheses. To take the logarithm with base 10, use the function log10. MATLAB also offers built-in trigonometric functions. The sine function returns the sine value of an angle in radians. We know that the value of sine 30 is 1 by 2 or 0.5, but because sine function takes the input angle in radians, so here sine 30 means sine of 30 radians. In order to get the sine value of an angle in degrees, use the sine d function. We can also access some built-in ratios which are already stored in MATLAB, such as pi, which is the ratio of the circumference to the diameter of the circle. Its value is stored in a variable pi in MATLAB by default. You can get help about how to use functions in MATLAB from the documentation that is available through the search bar in the top right corner. Let's solve a numerical expression. The expression says 24.5 plus 64 divided by 3.5 का square plus 8.3 multiplied with 12.5 cube whole divided by square root of 76.4 minus 28 by 15. The use of parentheses during typing the expression is very important. The result is 2.3626 e plus 03. Here e means 10 की power 3. 10 raised to the power of 3. So the answer will be 2362.6. We can display the result in the decimal format by using the format bank command. This format bank command displays 2 digits after the decimal point. If you learned something, hit like and subscribe and write your queries in the comments.